Wow, the same kind of entrance again. Huh? Is it just me or does it seem a bit different around here? I guess because it was the literal same entrance that we used before, but now it's purple. Could this be a completely different dungeon? Did we mess up with the enter cards after all? If we did, this dungeon might lead to someplace totally different. We might never reach the Great Glacier. I don't think we need to worry about that. If the enter cards were really that difficult to use, I'm sure Umbreon and Espeon would have given us more instructions. At a guess, I'd say that all these changes are due to the influence of the Glacier Palace. Either way, we might as well go ahead and check it out. Can I assign items here? Whoops. Here, give. Yep. I don't have enough things. But I can check here anyway. Let's see. Physical, special, physical, physical. Oh, you're more physical, actually. I'll actually give you a power band. Yeah, I'm one short. I'm gonna take out a power band. Here. Items, withdraw, power band. Give me one of those. And then, items, power band. Go ahead and give that to Emolga. I wasn't one short. There's just one at the back. I can deposit that. And keep the reunion band. I'm pretty worried, honestly. But we've got to keep moving forward anyway. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, I don't need this. Deposit. Special band. Don't need that. Okay, what are we looking like on monies? Here, deposit a smidge. Like that. And then I hold on to a little smidge. Pause another one. Hold on to 5k, and then if there's like a Kecleon shop or something important, then I can use it. Let's see. That seems like a great idea. Your adventure will be saved. Please do not turn off the power. Save completed. Yep, I'm ready to go. Tyrian Maze. Here, I'm turning on my thing again. Let's see here. Turn off the device mute. Carrot Costas, huh? Oh, and then you catch up. That's nice. That is nice. Pokemon can learn a new move, but I'm just forgetting an old move first. Didn't you have this before and I took it off? I'm gonna have it off, I guess. Yeah. Could maybe be handy in a boss battle for longevity, but... Learn to move. Shock Wave. Nearby Pokemon. Does that have friendly fire? Sure. Dang it. Be on no by default. Forgot Thundershock and learned Shockwave. Learn a new move, but must forget an old move first. Electro Ball. Front cuts corners. That's nice. Becomes more powerful if you are faster than the target. Cut corners thing is nice. I don't know if this is friendly fire. If it does, then I would probably want to put on Electro Ball instead, but... More powerful if you're faster than the target. What does that mean in this game's context? Since there isn't a speed stat. Does that just mean like if I've slowed them down? Literally, which is not going to be the case a whole lot of the time, so maybe it's not all that good. Loose eyelash. That's trying to get in my eye. I'm gonna give up on learning Electro Ball.
You just said left.
No, it didn't.
Your A attack has been banned.
No. Flying becomes more powerful if you're not holding an item. Oh. That's really nice for utility. I don't know, man. You're an electric flying type, though. So this will give you another stab. Quick attack is incredibly useful, though. The range. Sure shot. Does it damage my friendos? Whatever, I don't need pursuit. Sure. Sure, have you heard Minecraft is adding a new ore? Even after not adding a single use for copper anyways, they're adding a new use for this new ore either? Wait, what's the new ore that they're adding? What? Let's see. There, and then the same will be for Verizon. It's nice how it catches them up at least. They're around the same level. Our new move, I'm just forgetting an old move first. Boost your attack if an ally fainted. Maybe not that one. Sure, I'll pass on that one. Okay, so that's the only new move that you could have potentially learned. Resin, it's not technically an ore, but people have been calling it an ore. Oh. Well, let's see. Oh, this is gonna be super long if I let you do that. 3:42 in the morning, currently. Yikes. I'll let you do that again. Turn that one off for now. Turn it on if I really feel like I want it. And so that I don't have to go through that whole leveling up and all the move screen again. If I reload my manual save, just save state so I can restart from here. That's what it comes down to. We've played. Caracosta wants to join the team. I guess I had space. Your new teammate a nickname. What kind of name are we thinking here? This one's similar to ore, but only on trees and one biome. So, oh, that is definitely decently different there. We call it the pre-evolved swarm Squirtle, so just do Blastoise. I was thinking about Wartortle. How does it do that? Here. Yeah. Dang it. There we go. Doesn't matter really, just find it funny the amount of pointless bloat Minecraft is adding. I mean, that's always been the case, but Blastoise, okay. Blastoise joined the team. You're in the middle of an adventure, so yes, Blastoise, go to paradise. Blastoise left for paradise. So we're approaching the end. Bit by bit. I will have this beaten this stream. Okay, but at least they didn't add new pointless ores. They did not do that outside of... I wish copper had more uses than it does. Oh, hi. Yeah, I was hoping that you'd use your super effective move. Ow. I guess that's fine. Yeah, quick attack is very nice. Slam. No longer at level 2 because that was an erased timeline. Potato! Ow. Time to die. What have we here? Power band. Don't really need another one. Not necessarily. Tyrian maze. Something or other. More uses is more appropriate of a word when there's no uses. There's a couple things that you can do for building stuff, but not really a whole lot else. Not particularly. Shoot, I want to be very careful what I say, because I really need to keep on being able to use my moves. So what I am going to need here. Yeah, the V-Wave thingamabob is going to be handy here, isn't it? What just happened to me? My HP could be in a bit of a better place, so you go up there. Give it a go. Could have used the super effective move. There, now my HP is looking like it's in a better place. It's in a better place now, that health point stat. Isn't it? How do you feel about the housing crisis? It's a mess. And my brain is not functioning properly. Because I got up at 5 in the morning this morning after getting maybe 20 minutes of sleep, like I said, and the whole rest of the night just resting my eyes, hoping that I'd fall asleep and never falling asleep. And it's currently 3:46 in the morning the following day. So I am not exactly in a state where I can be talking about this kind of stuff in a way that my brain is going to properly compute. I don't think. Probably not. Hi. Pursuit. That will help me out. I just don't say anything silly along the way, with the most likely one to get me being the whole L word. I have to be very, very careful about that one when I discuss how much is remaining in any given thing. Magnitude. Heck? Not. Use magnitude again. Ooh, scary. Oh, nice. That actually did that there. What's your favorite home you have made in Minecraft? I don't know. The cozy cabin in my Minecraft playthrough. From episode 2. Probably that. Texas grew to level 3. Level 3. Level 31. That would have utility, but I don't feel like doing it. It could well be useful. Yeah. A valiant effort. I mean, technically not when it has a I rather than an E, and the bot didn't seem to think so. Because it's a pretty different word, so not quite. So the H-O-U-S-E is technically not perfectly contained within. I'll pick that up, thank you. I'll buy that. Maybe it would. But I know it also just genuinely misses some stuff sometimes. So maybe it would catch that, but in terms of spelling, if I had to guess, maybe it wouldn't. I can test it out and say that it just doesn't count here, because I'm purely testing it out. Housing. Housing.
You just said house.
If I
Your
pronounce it
X-attack has
weird
been
like
banned.
that, then it accepts it. But if I pronounce it the way that it's actually pronounced, like housing.
You just said house. Your A attack has been banned.
Maybe it does think so. I don't know. But I wouldn't think so here. So about the abrupt disappearance, somebody had an accident that needed my attention. Hopefully nothing serious there. Hope everything's okay. Jeez.
You just said left. Your
said
Y
jeez.
attack has been banned.
Nose. Ow. Okay, so just a mess there. So no big deal. Which is good. Courage seed. Slam! Alright, your turn. Go check this area out first. Eliminate it before I start going crazy on the left side.
You just said left. Your B attack has been banned.
You know what I was just saying about being careful about that L word? Thus is life. Thus is life here. Shouldn't trigger unless it's that by default setting, but depending on the settings, it will not trigger even if it were spelled like that. Maybe, I don't know, but I got caught by a thing anyway, so whatever. This is the way it be. Hopefully I don't run into all that many more lampants. Or I get Plexos to deal with it. Can I hit something one day, maybe, if I'm lucky? Alright, Emulator grew to level 32. Get some levels there. Alright. The area for team attack? You can team attack anywhere. Pretty sure here. And I can team attack right now, but I don't want to. We'll deal with it. I can't use my super effective move on you anymore. That got banned, so... Not now, because there's no Pokemon. No, I have my team attack at the ready. That's a little symbol on the bottom of the screen. Or on the bottom screen. That's what that is. I can unleash my thing. I don't know if I unleash it here, and there was like an upcoming boss or something, if it would still consider it used, or how exactly it works, if it has an invisible meter that needs to fill up again, or something. Unless I made it to a checkpoint. Don't need that. Don't need those. A lot of reviver seeds. Put one away. Sure. Like that. Save again. Because it's always good to do that. Water. Oh, it froze again. I don't think my computer likes running this for this long. Because it wasn't lagging like this or... What the hell? We're doing weird things like that when I first started playing this, but as it's going on and on, it's getting weirder and weirder.
You just said left.
I said...
Your Y attack has been banned.
It really is particular about the L word, isn't it? It is very weird about that one. Slam. Okay, get moving. What the heck, man? Good thing I bring this just in case. I did the wrong thing. I assume that Emolgo would be in my last slot. When that was not the case, as a matter of fact. Sure. Save state and restart the emulator? Well, it has restarted once or twice along the way here. I could always try. If it seems like it's getting really bad. Potentially. Leaf Blade. Make it better. Maybe I'll reach level 3 with Leaf Blade before the end. You'll reach level 2. I really didn't want one of my stun seeds used like that. I kind of want to save it for a case where I actually needed it. But it is kind of funny to see you get stunned from being the stun seed in my bag. I will say. Another Kecleon shop. Yeah, probably. But we're almost done here tonight anyway. Dodge orb, I'll power up orb. Alright, I have a couple of those. Sure, I like a pure seed. I'll take that. It's an emergency situation, I'll eject your seed out of there. Get right to the stairs and move on to the next floor. I was worried you were gonna do some weird thing around a corner or something. You didn't run. I could just eat it off the mat. Then, I hope that I make it to the stairs before getting completely destroyed. I'll take you out before that bide does anything. Don't want to get wrecked by an ice type move or something. I would prefer not to. Have fun with the trash. Your opportunity to work on Leaf Blade. Get over here. Leaf Blade. And I'll do it again. I swear if you get all the buffs. Okay. There we go. That's nice. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. What I'm gonna do. So I'm not touching DLC. I don't have much reason to hide this. Something to do with DLC. I can always look into it, and if I figure, that seems really interesting, I could figure out how to showcase it at some later date, but as is not exactly high on my priority list. But it is something that I'll look into and see. It's a DLC, what's that about anyway? Because I had never heard about that before today, well, yesterday. Still have a type advantage against you. Okay. Hunger is in fact in this game, contrary to popular belief, it's just locked behind some of the harder DLC maps. Oh. Attack, defense, and accuracy. That could be good to pop in the final boss here. Not interesting enough to play them for. This could potentially really help me. I'm not going to be using much Leaf Tornado there. This might realistically be a handy thing to know here. For the final little smidge. Maybe. Yeah. Takes forever to level up. Here. Just so that you're back over here. More Leaf Blade powering up. Might also be in the extra hard base game stages, but A, I don't know 100%. B, you're never touching those in this. Yeah, I think I'm good. If I really want to go ham on a post game,
you just said wanna.
What?
Your B attack has been banned.
Oh, that was the one that was already banned though. If I really want to go ham on some sort of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon post game maps and fleshing it out, it would either be Explorers or Super. I don't think that I would go back to do a whole bunch of stuff with Rescue Team or Gates. I think I'm good. 2 or 4. Okay, there is no friendly fire on that. That's really good then. BRB, alrighty. Got level 3 Leaf Blade. It's nice. Probably use a whole bunch of that at the end. Not that way. Slam! Here it is. It is about to hit. Heck, detour near you. I don't care. It's about to hit 4 AM. It's 3:59. 2 more hours to go. I'm sure I'll have this game beaten by then, but I'm sure you can see my energy levels getting a little bit lower. And I don't really want to switch to another game to try and stimulate my brain again. I think I've had enough of that. I think just committing to this all the way through, but my energy gets lower and lower as it's going on here. Please forgive me, considering I've been not counting the troublesome sleep, assuming that getting up right at 5. Considering that I have now been awake for 23 hours, just at 4 AM. So, my energy naturally gets a bit lower. Can't be as on top and excited about everything here. Nose, allergies. So, I might be in a little bit more of a more boring content creator mode here. I don't really have as much interesting stuff to say.
You just said house.
No, I didn't.
Your A attack has been banned.
No. I don't know if I've ever actually said that word since it got banned. Apart from just the test run. But it keeps on thinking that I'm saying it for some reason. I'm stuck. Check right here. Good thing I checked right here. What's that? Stepping on the sparkly tile? Good thing the stairs are right here. Did someone warp? What the heck was that? Interesting spawn position. A whole cherry berry. I'm going this way without disturbing your sleep, I think. Especially with this game, it doesn't feel right to not use a full squad of your normal story-based party members, unlike the other games where it's just you and your partner for the entire game, plus 2 other random Pokemon you choose. Yeah, you do have a very clear-cut main party in this one, since you're required to go into these story missions with this squad. Magical Leaf. Come on. This is gonna keep on trading. Gonna keep on trading like that. Check this way first. How about? Oh. No! Stop moving! Stop running this way. Oh, that's fine. Well, it's not just that it's required, as it's no longer required in the post-game. It just doesn't feel right to be using other people outside of the main squad. Drop the thing. Hey, a sparkly. Slam. Take that. Didn't hear an item pickup sound for that sparkly, but that's okay. What do you bet? It's in a room right? Okay, that's gonna loop around. Probably, knowing this game. Okay. Just making sure that there wasn't some room hidden up there somewhere. No attachment to the random Pokemon you recruit, unlike a normal PMD, where you're actually using them throughout the story and have a little bit more attachment. Wow, what a small floor compared to the absurd things this game oftentimes hits me with. Hey, Klexos. I see some light up ahead. Let's check it out. Could be the exit. This is... awesome. There are like 100 glaciers in front of us. Is this how it was the last time you were here? Yeah. This is the same view I remember. See? We weren't on the wrong path. That's right. So now we've just gotta wait here for Umbreon and Espeon to show up, huh? I hope it's that simple. But what's that sound? It's been going on for a while now. It's really been bothering me. Everything suddenly got dark? Everyone, it's above us. That's... It is, isn't it? It's not supposed to be here. So why is the Glacier Palace right above us? Apparently it's not just floating. It's also traveling across the land. It's already come this far. But, am I the only one who hears something else too? Salamence. What?
You
This
just
guy?
said left.
I said what?
Your Y attack has been banned.
No! Salamence. He's one of Muna's gang. What? Imagine how cool it would be if there was an actual flame effect. Or just, what I mean by that is just an animation where they move and aren't just static. And Chandelure too. So they're here to get in our way, are they? What do we do, Harmonia? Do you even have to ask? We defeat them. Sha! So we can reach the Glacier Palace. We've got to do this. Maybe this is the second last boss on that list then. So... if I just preemptively go ahead and do a thing. If I were to say, do this. Okay, well, just paralyzed Salamence. Is that okay with Emolga? Oh, there's still no friendly fire. Oh, if you just use a shockwave. Oh my god! Huh. Okay. Does that always hit? Do that. Let me go ahead and power munch one of these. There we go. Oh, here comes Salamence. Maybe it bought me a tiny little bit of time. What are we all taking? Oh, the flame burst. What would your best damaging thing here be? Probably that, right? That or you do this. Maybe you go ahead and do Water Pulse? Water Gun might be more damage. Maybe I got lucky and I do Confusion there. Do Water Pulse. And then it says I'm not on a floor. It doesn't say a certain level at the top left. Meaning...
You just said left. Your Y attack has been banned.
Meaning... this doesn't count as the same dungeon anymore and Pursuit is now fair game? I would think. What I would define it as. Would've been nice if that came out first. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Ow, that's less fine. Oh, because of the retaliate skill. Ah. I'll save the big one for Salamence. There goes the one. What?
You just said left.
I said what?
Your Y attack has been banned.
I guess sometimes you want to attack, so. Here, do that. I need to have you... Nom 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 nom. Maybe save myself a Reviver Seed. Oh, nice, we got the Confusion. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that works great, that Shockwave. That works fantastically. Oh, that worked pretty good. I used one Reviver Seed, one Petrify Orb. Not too bad. We did it. We beat them. We beat Salamence. Huh. You guys were nuts to even try to take us on. Don't you know who we are? Okay, everybody. Let's move on while we've got the chance. Molka, watch out. Oh. It's a bit early to be letting your guard down, Emolga. Spion. Spion. Who's sneaking up on me like that?
You just said house.
No, what?
Your B attack has been banned.
No, sorry. I mean...
You just said house.
What?
Your Y attack has been banned.
Off. 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 Stop. Off. No, sorry. I mean, thanks for saving me. Looks like everyone is still in one piece. Thank goodness for that, at least. Umbreon is getting everything ready. He's just up ahead. Let's hurry. Huh? Getting what ready? We found a way to get to the Glacier Palace. Words. You did? You mean we can travel across the sky? That's, like, seriously amazing, says the one with the wings. Really? You really are geniuses. I don't think it had anything to do with our genius, though. Oh, never mind that now. Come along with me. Sorry for the wait, Umbreon. I've brought everyone with me. Are those for summoning a Magnagate? Umbreon, you figured out how to use the enter cards to reach the Glacier Palace after all? More or less. Though we'll be using some pretty special enter cards. You should let us go straight there, without any dungeons or anything. Wow, I knew you guys were geniuses. You made awesome enter cards like that? Afraid not. These enter cards weren't made by the two of us. These cards we're about to use are ones we picked up. Picked up? That's right. We found them among the glaciers. We were poking through the chunks of ice falling from the Glacier Palace. That's where we found these enter cards. How can that be? Basically, Espion's intuition was exactly right. Think back to the first time we came to the Great Glacier. Remember when we stood in front of the glacier? Before those crevices? Right around there we found signs of a Magnagate being summoned. Do you remember that? Signs of a Magnagate being summoned? Yeah, I remember that. Harmonia found it, right? And then we tried using our enter cards there and... The light! It leads straight to the glacier! There's no doubt about it. The remains of this Magnagate. Its path was used. It leads straight from here to the Great Glacier. What? But that means... Someone summoned a Magnagate here, and then made their way to the glacier. So that means someone came here before us? Can't say for sure. Maybe some Pokemon living around here use something like Enter cards, and use this as their path to get across the crevices or something. I didn't see it at the time, but thinking about it now, only one Pokemon capable of making that Magna Gate pops into mind, right? Only one? Yep, only one. Pokemon who, according to the stories, reached that spot before we did. Oh, you don't mean... You can't be suggesting... Keldeo? That's right, Keldeo. Keldeo is the only Pokemon who reached the Glacier Palace before we did. That old Magna Gate we found would make sense. Keldeo used Enter cards to summon it. And if he did, that would mean Keldeo is also an Enter card user. And a genius one at that. Keldeo? An Enter card user? I just can't imagine it. I mean, in all the years I knew him, I never even saw him glance at a set of Enter cards, you know? Perhaps he picked the skill up for some reason along the way. Although he appears to have made up his own method, Keldeo has a real gift for it. Frankly, the arrangement he thought up for crossing the crevices was breathtaking. And the Enter cards we found this time... What? You think those are Keldeo's handiwork too? Seems likely. Keldeo must have known that the Glacier Palace would take off sooner or later. So he made Enter cards that could cross the sky, and drop them down here. When Espeon first suggested that we come check here for ideas, honestly, I was baffled by it. Of course, even I didn't think we'd find anything like these cards lying about. My intuition was just about Keldeo, but when I followed on from the conclusion that Keldeo was the Enter card user, then I thought I might learn more here, in the place where he passed through. That was only a guess, but about Keldeo alone, well, I can't explain why. I knew I was not mistaken. That is what my intuition told me. That's amazing. More like freaky, really. An intuition of yours, Espeon. At any rate, no one ever heard from Keldeo again after he entered the Glacier Palace. And now, we found these Enter cards left behind. It's almost as if they were meant for us. When you look at it like that, you have to conclude that Keldeo is still in the Glacier Palace. Keldeo is... And that he is Kyurem's enemy. He went to the trouble of leaving behind a method to cross the sky. It hardly seems possible that he is out to help Kyurem with his goals. Keldeo is... Keldeo is... up there. In that Glacier Palace. Keldeo is there. There are still a whole lot of mysteries, but the only way we're gonna understand them is if we go there. To the Glacier Palace. Yes, it's another time to save. It's currently 4:15 in the morning. I might just, you know what? If this is a point where I can save, whoops, I wanted to click this first. Appreciate the Bitter Shot Wildcat. Yeah, I most certainly did, or something.
You just said house. Your B attack is now banned.
Hold on. If this is a natural break point anyway, I kind of want to get up, refill my water, stretch, use the washroom. Just take a little bit of a break here. Oh, sorry, Regibump, bad timing there. Take a BRB break because it's the final push. And I need to be a little bit at the ready here. And I am feeling great, you know? I'm not feeling great. I'll be back here soon.